guys, this is Pam and today I want to show you my first perfume haul for 2021 and hopefully this is not the last one because we're kind of tight on the budget right now, so I have to be really careful with my purchases. However, I'm excited to show you what I have so far, what I have added to my collection. Also, some of these stuff I have already done either a first impression or a review. I'm gonna link them down below in the description box so you can check them out if you wish to. Also, this is not gonna be a review of any of these fragrances. I'm gonna go as fast as I can, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the one I have already done a first impression and unboxing, and that is by the House of Chanel. And this is Le Lion. So on my first impression, I still stand by it if you want to watch it. So I do want to give you an update. To me, my favorite part of this perfume is the dry down, because the more it dries and the mid and the opening dissipates, the opening is very strong, okay? It gets really smoky on the dry down, so that is my favorite part. It's balsamic, leathery. The leathery part is strong on the opening, but it dies down in the dry down. It's still there, but not as powerful in the opening. To me, the balsamicness, the leatheriness is very strong in the dry down. I'm sorry, in the opening. In the dry down, it's more smoky, and it's still balsamic and resinous. It doesn't really get really powdery. It's more resinous and smoky. And I love that smokiness part. It's like a bitter smoke. It's really nice, very complex, but yet easy to understand. That's what I appreciate about Chanel's Le Lion, and that's my first one. And this one, the next one, the second one, I just did that as part of my 5 cold weather fragrances for women, which is totally also wearable by men, and that is the newest flanker to Black Orchid by Tom Ford, and that is the Parfum Tom Ford Black Orchid. Oh, so this is, to me, is like a brighter, juicier, fruitier version of the EDP, the Eau de Parfum, which I enjoy this much better. I can't compare it. I can't say anything regarding performance in comparison to the Eau de Parfum because I haven't owned that one. But I'm telling you, this one, the Parfum version, is it's very long lasting, performs really well on my skin. Like, so good. It is so good on my skin. And if you're a guy, I think you can definitely pull this off, no question. It has more plum, it's juicier, fruitier, but still got that truffle patchouli note. It's so nice. It's dense yet bright, like a happier version of the Eau de Parfum. And that's my second one, Tom Ford Black Orchid Parfum. Sticking with Tom Ford, I recently just got this one. That is Noir De Noir. There you go. I got a full big 100 ml bottle. This was actually my scent of the day yesterday, and it is so good. So this smells a lot like roses, but very rounded. It's almost like a rose wine. If you think about like a red wine, but it's made up with rose, with I don't know. I think this also has some truffles in it to kind of give it some earthy feeling. It's really hard to describe, but anyway, this is a very, very nice perfume for both men and women. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's a must try. Must try. One of my favorite rose perfumes or rose-centric perfumes. All right, so I got 3 perfumes from the house of Jo Malone. I'm gonna show you the first one. I haven't really been a fan of Jo Malone, but they had like a big sale at Dillard's, and they called me. They said we have this 25% off. So I brought actually my sister-in-law with me, and we went shopping, we went sniffing, and I ended up buying 2 bottles actually. I ended up buying 2 bottles plus a bonus one, and I'm gonna tell you what that bonus is and what the story behind this real quick. So the first one, I got this for my husband. This is 154 cologne. 154 to me, it's very aromatic and green and bitter. It's kind of like it has a lot of that aftershave feel to it, but like bitter and green. The way I think about this, if you imagine like a stem of a plant, it's where it's dry and brown outside, but the inside it's still green and a little wet. But most of the stem, I would say, is already dry. The second one, this one I got specifically for myself, and this is a Blackberry and Bay. Let's see. There you go. So it's the same exact bottle. Okay. What I really like about this one, because you smell both the Blackberry and the Bay. I smell something leafy and herby. So, and I love bay leaves. I cook with it with almost everything. Bay leaves and parsley. And you can smell the blackberry in this. So it is very fruity, but it's never cloying because it's mixed with that kind of herby mixture. And this just makes me so happy when I spray this thing, and every time I get a whiff of it, it just makes me happy, and it gives me energy. Like it has something energizing about it. And that is Blackberry and Bay. So far, one of the best I have smelled amongst the colognes that they have. And there's a lot. I've smelled a lot. And this is the one that made me purchase it. This is the one that made me decide to purchase one. Yeah, this one. All right. So the third one, this is the bonus one. Okay. This is actually the one I wanted to purchase first because I really, really liked it. But then the sales lady said, well, it's discontinued. We don't have it anymore. We only have it in the trial size, the travel size. And I told her I don't want to get a travel size. I want the big bottle because, when I display them, I like them kind of uniform. And she said, well, it's discontinued. So I kept convincing her after a lot of convincing. She said, okay, I'm just going to give it to you. She gave me the tester. I'm just going to put it, since you're buying other things, I'm just going to put it in your bag. Just don't say anything to anybody. So, but I'm telling you now, but it's all over. So she shouldn't be in trouble. And this is actually English Oak and Hazelnut. So if you have tried this perfume, this actually leans very masculine, but I love it anyways. It doesn't really bother me. It's just so nice. It's so good. And you'll be surprised I'm surprised on how long lasting it is. It projects really well. The sillage is really nice. It's really good. This is, to me, an almost eau de parfum concentration, but it's the same like the others. It's cologne. So how do I describe this one? It's very woodsy. It does have a lot of cologne-ish vibe. It's really hard to explain. I would say very woodsy and aftershavey, but definitely very woodsy. It lasts really long for what it's supposed to be. It's a cologne. Yeah. And I don't know what she's talking about it being discontinued, because after I went home, I looked it up online. Sephora has it. They're still selling it. I think Neiman Marcus and Saks still both have it. Those are usually the places I look for perfumes besides the discounters. Anyway, so those are the 3 Jo Malones, and actually they gave us this little gifts alongside our purchases, and it's a sample trial size, but it's pretty big. This is 0.3 fluid ounces sample of wood sage and sea salt, which I have tried a couple of times so far. I'm just okay with it. I'm not really like wowed by it. There it is. And excuse me, a candle, nectarine, blossom, and honey, which is actually smells really nice. I haven't really used it. Come on. There it is. I don't know why my camera is having a hard time focusing. Anyway, so it's a pretty nice size, and I got a couple of them for the 2 that I have purchased, and I got a bonus perfume. So that's nice. All right, so this coming up one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, the 7th one. I just did an unboxing and review of this one. This is by the House of Xerjoff, and that's from the Coffee Break line. And this is Golden Mocha. So this is a very, this is a brighter, sweeter, greener version of Golden Dala. It's sweet. You smell the coffee note. You smell like a juicy, freshly squeezed oranges alongside sugar and coffee. Some greenness about it. It's so nice, so nice. Watch my review. I'm gonna leave it in the description box if you're interested, because this thing is so nice, and the packaging, the presentation, top notch. Okay, I put it back in the packaging because I wanted to show you the presentation. And this is Kalemat Black. I mean, most people call it black because I think there's another one, but it's silver, and I think that came before this one. So this is Calumet Black by the House of Arabian Oud. So it's kind of like a Bible. So Arabian Oud, they do present, and they present their perfumes differently. It depends on the perfume. They have a different box, a different bottle, different gift bag. So it opens up like that, and then that's where your bottle is. Okay, so Kalemat Black. It has very few notes to it. Let me show you. This one, it's so good. At first, when I was trying it, it took me a while before I finally decided on this one, because it tends to be cloying on how sweet it is. It is very sweet, but after a while, because I kept longing, when I'm not wearing it, I long for it. I desire it. I think about it. I think about wearing it. So I finally just got a bottle. This wears much better if you're going outside, but if you're just gonna be like in the bed, watching TV and stuff, it might get cloying because of the sweetness of it. But if you're somebody who likes that, you're not bothered by that constant sweetness, then wear it wherever, whenever. So this thing, to me, it's basically sugared vanilla and oud. That's basically what it smells like. So you definitely get oud, but the vanilla in here it's very sweet. It's like when you cook your own sugar, like on the stove. Like if you want to make like your own caramel, your own sugar, your own caramelized sugar, you cook it, but it doesn't quite turn to that caramel stage. It's just kind of like a cooked, boiled, what they call that, when the water is kind of like evaporated. Anyway, that when it gets really sticky and sweet, that's what it smells like to me, like a sweet sticky sugar, vanilla, and oud. And it stays that way. If you're patient and you wait enough, for the next day it gets a little ambery, but to me 90% of the wear of this perfume, it stays almost the same as when the first time you spray it. It gets somewhat ambery like the next day, but not very much, not really very much. It doesn't last very long. I mean, it lasts, it's still there on your clothes and on your skin, but like it's not quite as strong as you hope. It's still worth the purchase. I love it. I really do. I really do. Considering that it can get cloying, so it's nice that it doesn't last as long as other oud perfumes. And it's by the house of Arabian Oud, Kalemat Black, or I think it's also called Ser al Kalemat. All right. This is actually my favorite so far that I have smelled, and I have smelled at least maybe 10, 15 tuberose centric perfumes, and this is my favorite that I purchased the whole bottle, because sometimes I do like a tuberose perfume, but I'm not excited enough to purchase the whole bottle. But this one, I'm so excited because I haven't opened it yet. I'm just waiting for this video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox it in front of you. Bear with me, feel free to fast forward if you're not interested in this unboxing that I'm doing. Almost there. Almost there. All right. And that is, ow! I'm okay. That is by the house of Amouage. There it is. Love Tuberose. So I'm telling you, for the last 2 years, I have been in the hunt for the best tuberose. And so far, this is, I'm not saying this is the best, but this is the best for me, for right now. My taste could change. I might discover something else. For right now, based on my likings, this is my favorite tuberose that I have ever smelled, and I love it. Perfect. The name's perfect. I love Tuberose. All right, so that's the box. Let's open it. I am so, oh my goodness, look at the bottle. Look how pretty that is. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so excited. Okay. So this is a gourmand. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on. Come on. Oh my god. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Love Tuberose. Okay, so oh my gosh, it's so good. Love Tuberose is a gourmand floral. It's perfectly balanced with that gourmand factor. It's got whipped cream, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. Does it have musk? I would think it has musk. So that white floral, that tuberose, is never overpowering because it has that tendency, okay? If it's not balanced properly, blended properly with other notes, it can get a really like in your face kind of white floral. It's very heady. It always has this huge presence, but this one is creamy. and it has that kind of a dirtiness. It's almost like if you pluck the petal of the tuberose and you smash it, smoosh, I don't know, you know what I mean, when you smoosh it, and there's that sap that's kind of sticky. You know, sap has this specific texture to it, like I can't even, it's not really sticky, it's sappy, you know. It has that smell, like that sappy, dirty smell, that's very vegetal, just sappy. It has that, and it's actually one of my favorite part of it. That's why that white floral, it doesn't like super scream at your face, although it's there. I'm telling you, it's there. The dry down, it gets creamier. You do lose that sappy, dirty, smooshed, wet petal that I was describing to you. You do lose that on the end of dry down. Anyway, I love both from the opening, from the first spray till the next day. Very beautiful tuberose. If you have not smelled this one, if you like tuberose but just haven't quite found it yet, try Love Tuberose, okay? Try it. So this one is actually the most recent one that I have purchased, and that is by the House of Dior, and it is Bois d'Argent. So this is actually have it here. The thing about the Dior perfumes, their sprayer is so nice. This is, to me, the opening it's reminiscent of Spiritus Double Vanille by Guerlain in terms of that vanilla booziness, but that's just in the opening. Once it dries down, it gets ambery, resinous. You get the mirror. Does it even have patchouli? I would think so. I don't know. Anyway, it gets really earthy and resinous on the dry down, which is what I'm looking for. This is the reason why I got Bois d'Argent. It's got that woody, resinous part of it. I do highly recommend it, and it's even, I think, safe to do a blind buy, because guess what? I did this as a blind buy. Never smelled this before. I just really liked the notes listed when it said mirror, vanilla, resinous, balsamic. I was like, I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna try that, and it's a success, a blind buy, so I do think it is safe. Anyway, if you blind buy it and you're not happy, please don't blame me, okay? You made your own decision. Alright, that's Bois d'Argent, and I actually wanted to do an unboxing of that, but I was so excited and I didn't. Thankfully, I have another Dior purchase that I've had for like a month now, at least. I think it's like a month and a half, and I haven't even opened it yet. So I can show you the presentation, because the presentation is so nice. It's almost worth just buying something just to experience the presentation of Dior. So hopefully this one is the same as the Bois d'Argent perfume that I just opened. So, still have the tag and everything. Now go ahead and unbox this for you. Again, if you're not interested, forward, okay? Alright. I do love their presentation. So the Bois d'Argent perfume one, the box has like print on it. It's got like pink floral pattern on the box. But this one is just plain white. I don't have it with me right now. It's downstairs, so I can't show you. I wish I should have brought it here. Anyway, just look at that. It's got this stamp that you do have to peel off, and this ribbons or ties. The box does have Let me see, an embossed C and D for Christian Dior. Let's go ahead and open this, and I'm gonna show you what I got. Oh, the presentation is so nice, I'm telling you. Alright. I definitely like their presentation way better than Chanel's. Do you have that pouch there or bag? And the good thing about having something like this is when you go travel or you go somewhere and you want to bring your bottle with you, this is a really nice way to keep them safe. And the quality is actually also very nice. So that's nice. And then they give you this. Ooh, this is different because the Bois d'Argent one, it came with like a really nice pouch, like a vanity pouch. But this one actually came with a pouch for your perfume. How nice is that? Came with a sample. So let's go ahead and look at the samples. I'm about to show you what I got. I got here a sample of a travel size sample. What is wrong with my camera? There you go, Rose Gypsy. I got Dior Eau de Toilette. I have Miss Dior Rose and Roses. And what's this? A mascara. Awesome. Okay, and oh look, it comes with a pillow. It comes with the Dior pillow to keep your packaging safe, to keep your perfume safe. How cool is that? I love their packaging, their presentation. Well done. So what I got here is Thé Cashmere. Hard to say. All right. So I really like this thing. The reason why I haven't even opened this one, because I have a couple of the samples, and I also have this one that I have been working on, which I'm already halfway through. That's why I haven't even bothered opening this one yet. So this is to me a very bright citrus that's floral at the same time. It's a floral citrus perfume. It's not quite as floral as like the other ones they have, like Sakura or Jasmine de Zonge. This one is more citrusy than floral, but to me, I smell the floralness about it. So this comes in, this is the 4.2 fluid ounces, 125 ml. They have a bigger one, which I don't really feel the need to purchase that one. I'm perfectly happy with this one. It's gonna be forever before I finish it. So Thé de Cashmere is it's very easy to understand. It's a very mass appealing. It smells like lemons and some flowers in it. It's very basic, but it still has some complexity about it. Like you can't just memorize all the notes in one go. It does kind of change. That's what I appreciate about this cologne. I say cologne because it has that vibe. Also the performance of a cologne, but I'm actually not sure the concentration of it is. Oh, it's an Eau de Parfum. But I'm telling you, it does have a performance of a cologne, so don't expect too much on how it's gonna perform. But if you put enough sprays, maybe, I don't know, at least 8, maybe 8 to 12. It depends where you're going. Yeah, this one, I don't really get easily tired of this one. It's just very bright and makes me happy. It's just easy. It's an easy going perfume. It's like an easy, just grab and go type of scent. And sometimes with all of the heavy scents that I have, even while it is still cold, with all the heavy scents that I have, sometimes I'm looking for something that's just refreshing, that's just easy and bright and happy, and I go for Te Cashmere. And that is my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Which one's your favorite one that I have chosen, that I have purchased? Hopefully I can review some of this. It depends. So let me know, guys. If you are watching and you haven't even subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe now. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, this haul. I'm so excited. I'm so happy with everything. And I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.